If you've ever wondered how love can show up in unexpected places, or if obedience and community still matter in today's relationships, then stay with me. Today's story will remind you that divine connections often begin with something as simple as kindness, and that real love still honors God. Let's go back to April 2024. Mariam, a quiet and faithful sister in our church, had volunteered to help the bride with a simple errand, picking up hair from Lagos Island. It seemed ordinary, but as she waited outside the unopened shop, a gentleman named Oluwaseun invited her to sit in his store. He even offered to pay for her water, to which she declined, unsure of his intentions. She didn't expect the conversation that followed, or that he would ask for a number. Initially hesitant, she remembered something a church elder once said to us during one of our hangouts: don't shut people out too quickly. You never know whom God might send your way. So she gave him a chance. From the very first chat, Seun was confident. He said to her, "I just have a feeling I'm going to marry you." Mariam laughed, but over time, their friendship grew, and soon they were engaged and had done their introduction. But there was a challenge. Mariam hadn't yet involved our pastor, her spiritual father, and someone who deeply cared for her walk with God. Though she wasn't one of the visible faces in church, neither was she in any platform department, but she was consistent, serving, giving, showing up, and to him, she was like a daughter. The revelation that she had made it this far without involving church leadership brought real tension in their relationship. The introduction was already done, but our church values process, counseling, accountability, and spiritual oversight. Mariam found herself in a tough spot, torn between family expectations and spiritual order. She kept quiet about it for months, but one hangout changed everything. She opened up to us during this hangout, and as sisters, we listened not to judge but to understand her. And so she shared her past traumas and how that must have affected her action during this present time, trying not to get disappointed, not to get her hopes up, and then have it dashed at the end of the day. So we prayed with her, and that moment shifted everything. And when she finally introduced us to Oluwaseun, we were ready to receive him with open arms. He was calm, respectful, and he demonstrated a form of energy that totally matched her in every way. And most importantly, he had this air of peace that followed him. So, congratulations once again to Mariam and Oluwaseun, because their journey truly did lead to the altar, and today they're married. Here's the heart of today's message for you, my Single with Purpose audience. Sometimes love begins with a kind gesture, but for it to thrive, it needs faith, process, and godly community. Remember, Single with Purpose is all about building a case for God in the eyes of you, the waiter. What are you doing in your waiting season? Are you growing? Are you becoming? Are you walking in your purpose? Mariam didn't meet Oluwaseun, and then she became consistent in church afterwards. And then she started serving. Mariam was already doing all that long before she met Oluwaseun and established their relationship. So to every single person listening to me right now, don't overlook the small act of kindness. Don't isolate yourself from godly counsel, and don't be afraid to let others walk with you on your journey. When love is truly God-ordained, It will come with peace, weather the storm, and bring healing. Congratulations to Mariam and Oluwaseun, and to you watching right now. May your story also be one that begins with kindness and is sustained by obedience. See you next time on Single with Purpose podcast. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share this video. See you next time. Bye.